I want to wish a happy new year to all our partners. You are so special. May this be your best year. And you know, I love this in Joel, where he says in Joel 2:24, you say, what's Joel? It's a little tiny prophet, but he is profitable, believe me. And he says, so I will restore to you the years that the swarming locusts have eaten. And so there are things that have been taken from us, but God is in the business of restoration. That is so encouraging to me because there are things I'm believing for, things you are believing for, and this is a good news. So, Sarah, what's on your heart?
Yep. One of the things I want to encourage you with is Psalms 37, verse 3. It says, trust in the Lord, do good, dwell in the land, and feed on his faithfulness. I just want to encourage you that we continue to feed on the faithfulness of God. Sometimes we can get discouraged on what we don't see or what we don't have, what we're not experiencing. But this verse tells us to choose to feed on the faithfulness. How has God participated in your life? What has God done? One of the ways I do this, and I do it pretty much every day, is I go back and look at the preceding day and I look for what has God done? What did God do in the preceding day? And, you're like, well, I'm not really finding anything. But I tend to know this in my experience that when I start looking for the things that God has done, things that I've enjoyed, things that have been good, things that have been helpful, things were like a difficult situation or a heated conversation, and I find that when I look for God's help and strength and participation and good things in the preceding day, I find them. And that's how I choose to feed on the faithfulness of God. So I encourage you that maybe in this year, 2022, maybe that's kind of a habit, a pattern you'd want to cultivate, to feed on the faithfulness of God. And as you do, oh my goodness, it kind of changes and shifts, and you recognize God not only in the past, but you can also recognize God more in real time, what God is doing and his presence and help with you every single day throughout every second of every day. So thanks so much. Happy New Year. And we know that God has amazing things for you in 2022.